Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to another episode of Sam and Max. Now we finished talking to Civil last recording, and now we got some other things to click on and see what they say.
All we need is a tattoo of a snake eating a porcupine while saying, "I love you, Mom."
So, one of the things that was added in
Yukon ice cactus.
The previous episode, not the previous recording, but episode 4, Reality 2.0, is there was a lot more of zooming in and focusing on items when you clicked on them.
All we need is a tattoo of a snake eating a porcupine while saying, "I love you, Mom."
Those are kind of like the finishing touches of a project that you would probably, if they had made the game be just one game released when it was done, it would have been very evenly placed amongst all the episodes, instead of a kind of like, well, they added it in the 4th episode, but the first 3 don't have it.
Skin art. Every time this blows my fur, I have a strange urge to schedule a glamour photo shoot.
So, beer, eh?
Nothing special. These must be Canadian newspapers. I never realized how boring newspapers would be without guns. Diploma Mill College. Try our new drive-through postdoctorate program. Reassuringly unreassuring. Somewhere a cloth car is missing a bumper. My nose is already sufficiently blown.
Along with your chance to take Melanie Prendergast to the prom. But who's counting?
I once waited in line for 12 hours just to see him roar.
See if the closet's locked.
It's locked.
It's
What
been
a
locked
senseless waste.
for the past 3 episodes, just because they haven't used it. So here's a container of Benang, I believe. Now you're not supposed to really ever be able to see this, but that is, Benang is the Telltale gets referenced drink. There's some in a lot of Telltale games, if not all Telltale games. Although I don't know how they would sneak it into things like Tales from the Borderlands or Game of Thrones. But all the comedy ones. So let's see if the cops are here in Lefties.
Lefties is empty again.
Except for the lingering stench, of course.
Let's look at the posters.
Whee!
And yeah, he just knocks Max out of the way whenever he's randomly in the
Sunday
wrong
at the Terror Dome. Big Spanky Devlin makes a death-defying leap over 12 flaming school buses filled with robotic sharks. He beat your record, Max.
Yeah, but he uses a motorcycle.
So here, Lost Cat Musty is Sybil's cat.
Lost cat, Musty.
Sybil has the worst luck with pets.
She's behind that desk all day. She never gets a chance to walk 'em.
That's kind of
Toast,
sad.
the musical.
I heard Keanu Reeves was good in that.
You know, I really believed he was a toast. Impeach President Max. U.S. out of the Dakotas. Secret serve ice cream? I don't think that's fooling anyone.
Ooh, ice cream? I want some!
That's the Secret Service van to follow President Max around. There are a lot of items like this that are just in the game. You never get to click on them. And it's a real strange
Dead end.
design.
Just think, Lefty never would have had to set up shop here if his car just had a reverse gear.
Like that manhole, never used. The mailbox so far hasn't ever been really used, except for it was kind of used in Reality 2.0.
One way. Good to see the cars just take that as a suggestion instead of a hard rule.
Like this grate, or this gutter, it's just there, no reason really. It's weird design. Nowadays people are very frugal with their art design. If something's going to stand out, there's going to be a reason for it to be there, and it's going to get
Since
used
Max
eventually.
and I never pay for parking anyway, those things just get in the way.
Let's go up to our office and see what's in our office. We're trying to get our hue to red, and we have no idea how to do that. check the donut box. We've
Looks
checked
like
it
the
every...
donut mold civilization left us for parts unknown.
I hope it's Alpha Centauri. And look, they left a bear claw.
The street seems quiet. Too quiet. Just me, Max, and the speed pickle. The moon was a lot nicer when it was still hard to get to. Good for holding up phones, and that's about it.
Who can we call?
Hello, Wanda? Sell.
I didn't know you had a stockbroker.
That's the Sunflower Scout troop I'm sponsoring. Little loafers don't appreciate the gravity of cookie season.
Yo, Jimmy, this is Benny Drini from Researches and Development. The boys in the lab says they ain't got nothing that'll get rid of a dog and a bunny all quick and subtle like. Best you can do is rig the answering machine to shock them when they play the Zoid message.
Okay.
Hello, Mr. President. The Prime Minister of Kazakhstan has announced that you've once again dishonored his country and demands satisfaction. He'll be waiting, pistols drawn, in the usual place.
Hello, Sam? This is Dibble. I think I'm Prego, and you're the responsible party, see?
Sybil must have a cold or something.
No kidding. Did she say she thought she was a jar of spaghetti sauce?
Well, third message should shock me.
Jimmy, this is Benny Drini from Researches and Development. The boys in the lab says they ain't got nothing that'll get rid of a dog and a bunny all quick and subtle like. Best you can do is rig the answering machine to shock them when they play the Zoid message.
Well, it didn't shock me, interestingly enough. I was
It's the
expecting
President's
that.
sophisticated budget allocation system. We store our waste here for safekeeping.
Boy, spatula. Our fish is missing.
When this case is over, we should start a more fashion-forward news collection. I'm worried about Mr. Spatula. He hasn't been home for days.
Interesting. It's gonna turn out Mr. Spatula is the bad guy. That'd be funny.
What color is your favorite dream?
Page 24.
Here's an oldie but a goodie. How many licks does it take to get to the center of your true bliss?
Page 325. Emetics by Hugh Bliss. Read it today.
Interesting.
I need to get that VCR to either the shop or the exorcist. Every time I pop in a tape, it demands a blood sacrifice.
Roadkill calendar.
Roadkill for the month? The endangered Point Arena mountain beaver. Just yards away from a wildlife preserve. Better luck next time, little guy. The first thing Max and I ever bought together. Well, that wasn't loaded anyway. President Max thought the desk in the Oval Office was too showy. We had to clean out the cabinet to make room for Max's impeachment files. I don't even want to look at that case again. Well, what do you know? The crucial piece of evidence in the Hudson River Merman Strangler case. I'll have to remember to file that once we're done with this case.
Okay, let's look in the right
Anybody
hole.
home? Guess not.
So we got Jesse James's hand.
One of these days I've got to remember to clip those nails. Did you remember to feed Leonard today, Max?
Sure.
Let me rephrase that. What have you been feeding him?
You know, bits of string, leftover screws, random scraps of paper I find lying around the office. This morning I fed him something that said, "Deed to the United States of America." It looked tasty.
Here's the VR goggles
The
from the
virtual
previous
reality
episode.
goggles we used to destroy the internet.
Now all those poor bloggers have to stand on street corners telling passing strangers what TV shows they like to watch.
The flow behind Brady Culture's unfashionable hypnosis plot. Sure, he was a wooden puppet designed to hypnotically enslave the world's populace, but he still seemed like he'd be fun to have a beer with. The bear that terrorized a TV station.
Okay, so we're missing our ant farm too.
File cabinet or feng shui nightmare?
There's an ant farm on top of there, and Mr. Spatula is missing too. So maybe it was the ants are the bad guys. So we didn't find any items or anything in there, but new dialogue for everything we clicked on. Might as well go through every area because you know we're gonna have to hit it eventually, trying to figure out solutions.
That's where Max has been filing all the reports he gets from the EPA.
Hey, here's Jimmy Two Teeth.
Hi, Jimmy. Up to no good as usual, I see.
Back off, Fuzz. Get your own meter.
I think we already did. The city made us pay for that one when we bent it.
What do you mean we, White Rabbit? Since Max and I never pay for parking anyway, those things just get in the way.
So we could try the unicorn on Jimmy Two Teeth.
Hey, Jimmy, want to touch my unicorn?
Beat it.
No, just touch it.
Spam.
Let's see, what happens if we use the unicorn on Max? Stop walking away, Max.
Hey, Max, want to pet the unicorn?
No thanks. I took care of that before we left the office.
President and assistant destroy internet. Assistant? Reality 2.0, up-and-coming new internet sensation.
The newspapers are always a little behind in their technology coverage.
Hugh Bliss, best person of the millennium or just the century? Sounds like a fair and balanced expose. President and assistant destroy internet. Assistant?
So we get 3 new news title things worth looking at. Still can't make it to Stinky's. It's so close.
Every time I look at that, I feel an accident coming on.
Let's look what's in the gumball machine this month.
Well, I'll be. The gumball machine actually contains gumballs.
Wow. We must be near the end.
Hey, boss. Oh, dear God.
Didn't I tell you boys not to track mud in the store? I just vacuumed.
Hey, lady, we're looking for Bosco. You know him?
Of course. He's my son.
Your own mother?
Is there no escaping these infernal time travel paradoxes?
Hey, guys, it's me, Bosco.
Why this exchange disguise, Bosco? Who's after
Mind
you
telling us how
today?
you came to be a woman?
Did you use lasers or just do it the old-fashioned way?
Are you sassing me? Boy, I will whoop your behind so hard you won't be able to see straight.
But I don't see out of my behind.
You will after I get through with you.
But why your mother?
But who in their right mind would dress up as their own mother?
No one.
Good point.
Look at me when I'm talking to you. Just for that, I'm not going to tell you why I dressed up as her.
Oh, come on, Bosco. We were only...
You just cost yourself dessert, mister.
How's life as a woman,
So, how are
Bosco?
those Bosco Tech breasts holding up?
Oh, these are all natural, honey.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I like them bosomy.
Oh, Max, you take after your father.
Okay, you just crossed the line, pal.
Easy, Max. Theoretically, we have even more disturbed people to worry about right now.
Okay, we want to buy something.
We want to buy something.
Did you finish all your chores?
Yes.
Okay, you can get one thing. One.
What do you have?
What do you got?
Oh, my little angel made the most precious device. It's called an earthquake maker, and it's just what you think.
A diarrhea-inducing cocktail?
Max, why can't you be more like your brother?
He's not my brother.
Sam, I don't want you hanging around with him. He's a bad influence.
That he is, Mama Bosco. That he is.
Alright, how much for the earthquake machine? It's probably going to be 100 billion.
Knowing you, Bosco, I'm sure it's quite reasonable, but how much for this earthquake maker?
$100 trillion.
100
I was
trillion?
off.
You crazy fool!
Look, man, all I know is I keep making up the most ridiculous price I can think of, and you keep paying it. So I ask you, who's the fool?
Well, with a sales pitch like that, how can we not buy it?
Remember,
He makes a good
no
point.
earthquakes in the house.
Okay, so we got to get 100 trillion. See what else he has.
Do you have any completed artificial personality disorder symptoms forms?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that really would have come in handy earlier.
Uh,
Do you have any video of a chicken eating cow manure for laughs?
Mm-hmm.
What? No way.
Wait, that's something. Each one of these, I think, is uh, one of the major items we needed in the previous episodes.
Do you have any global meatball sandwich positioning systems?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Do you have any 3-foot by 2-foot cue cards that say "Don't vote for me"?
Mm-hmm.
What? I can't believe this!
These are all items that would really have helped in each of the previous episodes.
Do you have any instant win cheat codes for Reality 2.0?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why didn't we ask before?
Do you have Hugh Bliss tied up back there?
Uh,
Hey, I was on a roll. Do you have any completed artificial personality disorder symptoms forms?
Mm-hmm.
you do?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that really would have come in handy earlier.
Okay, that's
Never
pretty
mind.
funny. After we ask all for so many ridiculous things in each of the previous episodes, if we had just asked for the right things, we would have probably gotten them. No, we wouldn't have gotten them. I mean, it wasn't possible, but it's a funny callback. We want to sell something.
You know, Bosco, we've collected some pretty valuable merchandise on our travels.
And we have the sneaking suspicion you've got a little extra spending money.
So how'd you like to buy something from us for a change?
Okay. Do you have any copies of the uncensored 1982 Armando Santi lookalike contest on Betamax?
Nope.
Oh, well, that's the only thing I really need, honey.
Okay.
See you later, Bosco's mom.
Go clean your office. It's a pigsty.
Oh, that's true.
Hey, scratch and sniff lottery tickets. Time flies when you're saving the world. Big smokes guarantee the biggest tumors.
These magazines are different now.
Zazzle and Fib.
It's getting hard to find copyrightable character names these days.
Pointless puzzles.
Probably about adventure games.
Judge and jury.
It's getting hard to find copyrightable character names these days.
Interesting. They
Yep,
updated that.
still a garbage can.
Let's look at the Hot Weenies.
I'm entranced by the gentle oscillation of the hot weenies.
Let's look what's on the shelf this month.
Chimps.
80% crushed.
Coffee machine.
That coffee takes me back to that time we were in France. Behind enemy lines, crawling through miles of neck-deep black sludge.
And what was the name of that enemy interrogator?
Jean-Luc. Sludgies. This week's flavors, castor oil and Brussels sprouts.
Interesting.
The latest in making stuff hot technology. Nachos. So tasty you'll almost believe it's real food. The 3 essential food groups.
See what we can do with the
Oh,
bathroom.
fun.
You know, we've been able to use the bathroom since the first episode, and it hasn't accomplished anything since the first episode. But it's there, so why get rid of it? That's an option.
That's cute. Max couldn't help but write his name in the snow. I hear Bosco's got the second largest tongue collection in the greater metro area. Guaranteed to contain at least 10% actual juice.
Okay, so $100 trillion is the new amount of money we need.
A much better deal than his half off if you pay twice promotion.
Okay, so we are here. Did we try the unicorn on civil? Because that's the only thing I think we can do. Oh wait, we need to talk to Max too. He ate the
Whee!
other
Where are we headed
item.
now, Sam?
Never mind.
No place.
So he ate the bent spoon last recording.
Could I have that display case you ate?
Can you wait 12 to 72 hours?
I'd rather not.
Okay, so it's in him and it's stuck. Unless I can convince him to somehow vomit. We're not getting that back for a while. Let's see, use the unicorn on Sybil.
Hey, Sybil, want to rub my unicorn?
We have people who do that sort of thing for us now.
Nothing special.
So we do have some information here, but if we didn't pick up any items or do anything, let's just go back to the moon and investigate further. I'm already kind of stuck. I hate to
Where are we
say it,
headed
but
now, Sam?
I have lost the
To
plot
the moon, Alice.
as far as what I'm supposed to do to get through the door. Let's see. We have the rocket engine.
That's quite
and
a rocket
the lunar
engine.
lander. And we have the gun. And we tried the unicorn on him, right?
Hey, Harry, want to rub my unicorn?
No, I'm not that desperate yet.
Better not.
Shoot Max.
Okay, just kidding. I couldn't shoot Max.
Then we have this mechanical suit.
It's pretty skanky. I think I'll just leave it alone forever.
Let's just try to open the door.
Hold it.
Hello, Superball. This prismatology nonsense really works for you?
That's right. Happiest I've ever been. Hugh Bliss is great. I'm sorry. I'm gushing.
Just let us in,
Forget the
Super
move.
Ball.
Let us in.
Not until you're level red, sir.
So long.
So long, Superball.
If we could paint his glasses red,
Hey, Superball.
he would
Want
see
to look
red.
at my unicorn?
Have you achieved level red yet?
No.
Then no.
To the blister of tranquility. Better not.
There's a satellite up here. Let's shoot the satellite, why not?
I think that's a satellite.
And then we have the bulletin board. And we're walking around. Oh, lunar lander door. Maybe we can get in there. Maybe I've been missing that point. There's an interesting thought. What are the odds if you shot a gun from the moon towards the Earth that the bullet could hit anything? I think it would probably just burn up into the atmosphere. The bullet, you'd have to make like a special bullet, I would bet. So there's a door, let's open the door and get in here. And it's because I wasn't able
The
to
door's
see
locked.
these things.
Hey, the keys are locked inside.
So many of us are like that.
That's quite a rocket engine.
Wow, so I think I figured it out. Let's go back to Earth, go to the office, get the
Where are we
antenna
headed
from
now,
the top
Sam?
of the TV, and then use that
Hold on.
coat, which is a coat hanger. The antenna on top of the TV is a coat hanger. Then we'll use the coat hanger to unlock the door, which I don't know if you can really use coat hangers to open doors these days. The sad part is we've gone to these wireless key fobs that will unlock when you are supposed to be a few feet away from them, and because they're technology, they're less secure really, because people can make a $28
Sam,
device.
without that, we can't watch Colonel Mudshank's monkey party tonight. They were gonna vote somebody out of the monkey house.
It's for the good of the planet. And besides, you had Colonel Mudshanks exiled for treason, remember?
So, like I was saying, you can make a $28 device basically that you can walk next to a car, point a receiver around to where you think the person is, if they're inside of a restaurant or inside their house, unlock and start the car without
Where
the
are we
key
headed now, Sam?
if it has no key ignition, and then you
To
can
the
just
moon,
drive the
Alice.
car off to your chop shop, at which point you can try to rip out the computer parts or just chop it up for parts. And all the things we clicked on, all the things we did, it's the two things we didn't click on. The coat hanger and the lander door. So that really gets back to the point that there's just too many red herrings.
The
in
keys
this
are locked
universe.
inside.
Look, the window's even open. And too many items that you can click on that don't do anything.
Got it.
And the door opens like a DeLorean. We get the keys. We can turn it on. Where are we going?
Sam?
I think the controls don't work how they're supposed to.
So we have the lunar lander key. Use unicorn with rocket engine.
I don't want to kill Horny.
Use lunar lander key with Max.
I'm pretty sure the key only works on the lunar lander.
So, even though I just figured this out, I'm still confused as to what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be putting something under that. Oh, okay.
Sam?
That never gets old.
Let's talk to Max and see if we can get the bent spoon item under there. And then we'll use the lunar lander to break it.
Could I have that display case you ate?
Can you wait 12 to 72 hours?
I'd rather not.
I think that's what he's supposed to do. I could use a hint.
Help me out with something.
Sure.
The unicorn won't turn red.
I'm not sure how to get this unicorn to turn red.
If embarrassment doesn't work, I'd try heat.
Okay.
Never mind.
So we've got heat. Unicorn on footprint instead of the rocket engine. Okay, that makes sense.
Not happening. Somebody left a footprint here in the dust.
My foot's bigger.
So we gotta heat it up, but I can't.
No way.
We've tried this several times.
I don't want to kill Horny.
And there doesn't seem like there's anything else we can put under it. So how would we get heat otherwise? I could use a
Help me
hint.
out with something.
Sure.
The lunar lander won't go
That
anywhere.
stupid lunar lander only goes up and down.
So?
What's next for us?
What do you
Good
feel like
question.
doing once we wrap up this case?
Take a vacation! Seems like we've been working for the past 7 months straight.
I could use a
Help me
hint.
out with something.
I'm so lost. I need $100 trillion.
I need $100 trillion.
Pity we already sold your baseball card collection to buy that kidney for your Uncle Rollo.
Yeah, I wonder what he wanted it for.
My feet are killing me.
My feet are killing me.
That may be, but we can't press charges unless we catch him in the act.
Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
Well, that's gonna be it for this recording. I'm gonna go look up at the walkthrough to see what the next step is. I'm totally lost again. It's amazing. I went through 3 of the 6 episodes with no real trouble whatsoever, and now that we are into episode 6, it's just episode 5 was like this, episode 6 was like this, is being like this. It's just too cryptic. I kind of know what I'm supposed to do, but I'm missing the crucial one thing I need to do to get it to work. Anyways, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.